How how hard or easy did that make it for you to choose your track order on Art Baby?
Um, I actually think it was really an organic process. I felt I didn't feel like it was that hard to order the tracks, and probably because of that. Honestly, I'm sure that all the playlist making lended itself to the curation of the track list. I felt like also every like having written the songs, having the kind of life experiences that I know were the catalysts for each of the songs, that really helped me in putting them in an order because I wanted them to kind of like tell a story as the album goes on. So it
Mhm.
felt very natural to me that I would put them in the order, like several of them are in the order that I wrote them in, which makes sense.
I always find song, the hardest track to place is the second song for me. Because I
Mhm.
always
Yeah.
I always kind of like the opener kind of makes itself known, in the
Yeah.
writing and recording process. You kind of like, oh, this is the opener. This is for
Yeah.
sure the opener. And to some extent the closer too,
Sure.
but usually the closer is like would have been option 2 for the opener. It's and
Yeah,
usually it's
I
it's
was
kind of like
the same
I don't
with
have a
mine.
follow up for this one, so
Could have
this
gone
one should
either way.
end. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But that second song is always the hardest one for me because I'm like, okay, once you open with this, whatever you're doing,
How do you
how do
follow
you
it?
flow into that very next thing? Because I think second song is where you lose people
Sure.
Mhm.
if you got them with the opener. The second song, you're gonna get 10 seconds of it, and they're either
Yeah,
gonna go like, "Cool, I'm gonna listen to this whole record now," or they're gonna be like, "Cool, I'll come back to it."
yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel like that it's like almost the most important placement.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely found that also. I think that makes so much sense.
Yeah. That's why I left it to you when we did ours. Because I'm very much like this is what I think, and then a lot of times it's like, well, whole, whole, and then I go, this is why I don't make these decisions. You do it.
I think too much.
You get at it.
I overthink. I overanalyze
That's
way
a
too
good
much.
thing though, when you're putting that list together for sure. It's a good thing to overthink it.
I think for set lists and track lists, it's very important. Like
Yeah.
you got to overthink it a little bit because
Yeah, you have to be really like thoughtful and deliberate about those decisions for sure.
yeah, this is your presentation of your insides
Mhm.
to people,
Yeah.
and if you blow it on page 2, it's really hard to get them to come back.